problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
They'll try the right side with Elliott. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. Now it's Rodgers. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium and watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. On play action, Allen. That'll be caught by Rice. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Play action. Now it's Allen. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Derrick Henry. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, Rodgers. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, down at the 33. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Buying time to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he's taken down. Trying to do a little too much. Getting outside of the pocket. And it results in a sack. Credit the sack to the safety, Sean Taylor. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Rodgers now to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. The kick by Parkey is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the 3 points there, CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another try after the first down sack. Allen, and now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
So, partner, that play broke huge. And when you can get a guy into the open field after the catch, he does actually turn into a running back. But in this case,
that's not his role.
No, not ultimately, because he didn't do what? He didn't secure the football. And if he had done that, that play would have been spectacular. Instead, he turns it over.
Yeah, a big play, all for naught. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now Elliott. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Elliott. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles on just 2 plays have taken the lead. He adds the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. On 2nd and a yard, Allen. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Throwing on first down is Allen. Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Jerry Rice open right side. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Now Allen again. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Derrick Henry, as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields this way up at the 17. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive as they take over here with 11 seconds remaining. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
And that will wind up just short. He had it online. It ran out of gas at the end. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought...
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can he?
Yeah, he can indeed, and pretty well executed there. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And this one is incomplete.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They fake the give. Now Rodgers sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On second down, Elliott. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And Parkey's kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So he splits the uprights, and it has to be a nice feeling. Right when I left his foot, I knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit. Tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And they'll have the ball set up at the 16-yard line. So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
And what it did was it disrupted that fragile balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Throwing now is Rodgers. Steps away to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. The kick by Parkey is good. And with that, the lead changes hands here in this 3rd quarter. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position. Really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Working with his 2nd and 4. Again, it's Henry. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 46 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They run on first down with Henry, but the hole evaporates quickly as he'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now they'll throw with Allen. Incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down, but a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. Here's Henry. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is up to 5. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick, and he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday.
That's caught at the 25. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. To throw is Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Rodgers. Able to hit his target well. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Rodgers. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. He's at the 50, 30, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Like the Eagles got this back. Yes, Philadelphia football. A field goal will do it for them. They got the onside kick that they needed here. We'll see if they can do the rest.
Some teams are just not comfortable waiting to see what happens. Some teams like to force the action. That's exactly what we saw with this onside kick.
Rodgers to throw. He's going to let it fly. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Vikings have just about sewn up this football game.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.